I feel like I haven't read this in print. What if they're typos? Oh, this is so chaotic. Okay, are you ready? Are you rolling? I'm Allison. I'm 28 years old. I live in Fort Greene in Brooklyn, and I'm a freelance designer. This is my place. What got me into design? I've always really found joy in things that look really nice or make you feel a certain way. Creating things and like the practice of creating things is inherently something that you need to do over and over. It's a practice. And my mom would probably be a huge inspiration. She's always been taking a lot of care in like all the school projects that I did. And also my dad, we had this table. It was like the perfect size for us to just like take all of our craft materials out and like play all day on this table. I think having that set up really early on and being able to put things together and make things was something that I've always reflected on and like returned to. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't read all of them. I think everything here is something that I'm like really interested in. I read this like cover to cover. I got this at Palais de Tokyo in Paris. It's like my favorite museum, and it's just about architecture. Barbarian Days of Surfing Life. I have not finished that, but my really good friend Pat gave it to me because I was like really getting into surfing last summer. What inspires me to pick a book up? Definitely the design. I think this one is a really good example, actually. Really want to pick it up and see what's up. I got this at Brooklyn Grange. It's like a rooftop farm. It's just so small and like you can take it anywhere, but it just stays at home. One New Year, we had a dinner party and then we all came here and then we all just like read books for like 30 minutes. It was really nice. I really don't. Can you just pretend we filmed this in December? I found this record player on the street and really didn't think it was gonna work. Yeah, and then I plugged it into my speakers and I was like, it works. But I had to buy some records first, so did like the dollar crate. Uh-oh. This is definitely one of the first. This one's so good. Favorite record, popular music in Hong Kong. My partner loves this album. Once I just had a party and he was down here with his friends and he just like had it on. And it's really funny because I think it says something, it's like Songs of the Orient. And I'm like, you're literally from the Orient. This is why you like this. These are prints that I did. Patagonia Poke Party. I love these candles. I got them in Mexico City and I wouldn't have gotten them if I didn't get COVID in Mexico City. I had to extend my stay so that I could fly when I was like testing negative. And I like stumbled upon this market and they had so many colors. I think I spent like 30 minutes trying to choose like my perfect color palette. Oh my gosh, me and my friend Yash, he like grew up across the street from me. We have matching prints of this. He has a dog and then I have the birds. This is my dream bike. I would not have gotten it if my last bike didn't get stolen. Lots of silver linings here. I've just always wanted a Tokyo bike. Beautiful. And the wheels are supposed to be smaller, so it's like faster to accelerate. I don't know if that's true or I'm just like really excited to ride my bike whenever I go uphill. But yeah, it's great. This is the guest room. The videographer is currently sleeping here. I studied in Florence, Italy when I was in college. My favorite coffee shop, Dita Artigianale. They made me fall in love with cortados. I made this on a piece of styrofoam that shipped my dining table. Styrofoam's not recyclable. My friend Eric like came over to help me paint because he was like, what are you doing today? And I was like, working on a painting, wanna come help? We just got on our knees and hands and went at it. This is a milk peanut soup, one of my favorite childhood desserts. I'm pretty sure I actually drew this with my Wacom tablet, which is insane because I hate my Wacom tablet. But this is when I was starting first mess around with illustration. Something about the blue, I think, feedback-wise, I've gotten from a lot of friends that the blue is really moving in some way. So the blue's kind of been like a theme in things that I've made. Welcome to my bedroom. The dresser I actually had no plans for a dresser. It was just like sitting outside the elevator and nobody took it for like 5 days and I was like, all right, I guess. My favorite thing though, I love this rug. I got this rug on my last day in Hong Kong. I went into the store and I was like, I need to have this rug. And my friend was like, how are you gonna get this on the plane? And I was like, carrying it. I had my personal item and then I had my carry-on and then I had my rug. And I just love cats, so you know. We can also unbox my ski bag, which I haven't done yet.
You want to do an
if you're
unboxing?
interested.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's crazy. I feel like hobbies aren't quantifiable. One like leads to another. I wouldn't even have thought of skiing as a hobby until you said it. I was just like, oh, it's kind of something that I just picked up. So maybe that is the thing. I looked it up. It's called douchebags, but they had to rebrand because they weren't like doing too well media-wise to DB. What do you want to know in the kitchen? It's like extremely unorganized. Like I'm just not an organized person. I usually have more of these, but you know, I can't reach up there, so I don't even know what's up there. This, my dashi. Really? Okay, wait, you have to go. You sip like 4 different kinds of dashi. It's great on a cold day. And then you leave and then you're like, wow, like I can't believe I can just walk into a store, sip dashi and leave. But yeah, I don't know, like it's unexciting when it's at home. It's like, okay, just gonna make my like soba broth. Oh, this is community garden honey and Antonia is the beekeeper and she makes all the honey. She harvests all the honey. It tastes really earthy, a deep flavor. My friend Tony's coffee brand, oh my God, I did not seal this properly. His grandma's name is Graziella and this is Graziella. And her motto is, don't work too hard, which is like something I vibe with. This is my favorite tea shop in Paris. I always get like 1 to 2 teas. This area, okay, this normally does not look like this. This is my grandma's vase. She's no longer alive. She didn't even give it to me, I just took it from her. So I just got back and I had a subleaser for like a month. Julia left me all these flowers, which is just so sweet of her. It's a cherimoya from LA. I've never tried it before, so I'm really looking forward to it. These are a bunch of gifts from my friend Clarissa. She spent like a month in Hong Kong and Shanghai, where her families are from. I honestly am just keeping this for comedic purposes at this point. The reason I have 2 of these. My boyfriend was like, you're boiling water in this exposed metal, like it's rusting, you're gonna like get sick and die, it's really serious, it's worse than food poisoning. And I was like, oh my God, okay, like whatever. I decided to like get this kettle and I sent a photo to him. He was like, no, like I already bought you a kettle. Same in a different colorway, which was very sweet. My morning routine, none. It's really different every day. Okay, I'm laughing because usually when I have guests over, it doesn't look that bad. But like asterisk with guests over, like it usually does look this bad. I like to host a lot of craft nights with my friends. The last one we did was like a cookie crafts night party. The craziest cookies that we made. Somebody made the world out of cookies. It was like really hard not to break it. The reason my trash is so small, I don't think people should be producing that much trash. I think that you should recycle it or compost it. But yeah, this is my cute little trash can. Zooming in on my small trash can. This is Seedlin. Seedlin is a ground cycle zine. Vivian, my really good friend, founded a sustainability company. Started as a compost delivery pickup drop-off service. Me and 4 friends all came together to make a little zine. We decided that we could represent what she does and why it's so important to local communities. I've had this painting since college. I think this is like probably the piece that I've had the the longest with me. My dear friend Catherine, one of my best friends from college, painted this for me. She visited me in Italy when I was living there. We had breakfast and it was this egg on toast. And then she painted it for me. And then she gave me a gift. It was just really special. So yeah, it's like my favorite thing. Nothing like a post-shoot orange. I can't wait to see how it turns out.